I'd be willing to bet that there are things about yourself that you hide from everyone around you. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate. Today I want to talk about something that I learned in an improv class years ago that I was reminded about just recently, called embrace the suck. Now, I don't love to use that word, certainly don't use it around my kids, but the concept is phenomenal. The concept also mirrors a quote that I recently heard, that your greatest weakness is a gift that the world will embrace. And I know that most of us don't think this way. Most of us think like we got to show the world how fantastic we are. We got to put our best foot forward. We got to always brag about what's great about us. We have to keep those things in the front of our mind while everything else we keep under wraps. Well, I want to challenge you today that that's not the way to do it if you really want to serve the world, in my opinion. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you can do in order to embrace those weaknesses about yourself so that the world can take them as a gift. Number 1, you have to admit that you have weaknesses. Some of us don't spend time thinking about our vulnerabilities, the things about us that are weak. You have to admit that you have weaknesses. That's number 1. You have to be willing to just sit down and quiet, like I've often said, and analyze those things. Now, you don't want to dwell on those. You don't want to spend all your time there, but you have to be aware of your weaknesses. Number 2, the second thing that you need to do is, I'm not encouraging you to broadcast your weaknesses. Don't get on social media. Don't get on your channels on YouTube or wherever you might put things out. Don't call your family and say, hey, guess what my biggest struggle is? That's not the point here. The point here is to own it yourself and learn how to use it. So number 2, don't broadcast your weaknesses. The third thing that you need to do in order for the world to embrace you is find the people that need your story. There's a lot of things that you've been through in your life that you can help others avoid that situation or help them as they go through it. I have stories in my life of things that I've been through that I'm not proud of, things that I have faced in my past that I wondered while I was going through it, what in the world am I doing this for? And now I know on the other side of it that if I'm open to it, I recognize it, I don't broadcast it, and I spend time looking for the people that are going through that situation or have the opportunity to go through that situation. I can serve those people in that way. I can tell them third-party, first-hand stories about what it's like to be where they are exactly. So in this world, when we try to put our best foot forward, especially in the world of social media and how we're trying to always put out this perfect image, I want to warn you against that. I want to challenge you to embrace the suck. Embrace the part about you that is weak, recognize it, don't broadcast it for the world to see, and then go on a hunt to find the people that need your story. Now, how do you find those people? Well, you pay attention, you listen, you get in groups of people where things like what you've been through might happen. Church groups, civic groups, social groups, accountability groups, groups of peers, and just pay attention. It could be business, it could be personal, but there are things that you've struggled with. Been bankrupt? There's a lot of people that you can help there. Have you ever had a health scare? There are a lot of people that if you're willing to tell your story, you can help there. What about, have you been divorced? There's a lot of people that you can help there. Do you struggle with your diet? Have you tried them all and you still fluctuate with your weight? There's a lot of people that you can help there. Remember, your struggle will be the gift that the world connects to. This is Tad Fulford with Rise Up in Real Estate, and I hope this video today helps you become a better person and helps you rise up.